my name is Chantel. Welcome back to my channel and thanks for hanging out with me today. So today we're going to talk about Ace of Diamond Act 2 Episode 1 or Season 3 Episode 1. So, oh my gosh, I am so happy that this is finally back. Like, seeing all our characters have their voices and move around is just, this episode was so good. And it just reminded me overall why I loved Ace of Diamond in the first place. And it's been a long ass while since we got season 2. Which, by the way, the first few minutes of this episode, it was like about 5 minutes, was full of recap. It wasn't like your usual recap, like telling you, oh, this is what happened these past 2 seasons. It was more so like important points to Samura that happened in the previous seasons. So I definitely think those 5 minutes are more so to like refresh our memories and like tell you like, hey, these things happened and now we're back, so get ready. That's kind of like how I felt, but at the same time I was like, oh, recap. You know? But I'm not complaining because, like I said, it has been a while since we had season 2. Before we really get talking about this episode, I do want to say I did read the manga, but it's been a while, so like my memory was super fuzzy. I don't honestly remember anything that happened, more so in the beginning. Like, I remember a few things, but not a whole lot. Like, especially like this one character that we get introduced, which I'll put a picture right here so you guys know who I'm talking about. I remember him for sure, because I was like, oh, he's the one that had like the crazy pitches and stuff. But anyway, as I was watching this, I felt like I was watching it without any knowledge about the manga, basically, is how I felt going into this. Because, like I said, my memory is crap. So, I felt like I was going into this with like a fresh start, and it was awesome, honestly, because like the whole time I was like, like just excited and giddy. Like, even then, if I did remember, I feel like I would still have like the same reaction, but just not as intense. Anyway, but that's beside the point, so I guess let's go ahead and talk about the episode itself. Like, I'm so happy this is back, you guys. So this episode, we are at Koshin. Hopefully I said that right, which is basically nationals. And I am so happy for our boys, and we kind of hear Samura just talking and basically narrating this episode. And he does say something interesting in this episode where he was like, oh, but things aren't what we thought were gonna happen, like what it expected to be. He's like, it should have been, but it wasn't. And I was like, damn, like he's already like telling us like that something major is gonna happen. And I was like, well, there he goes. I don't know like what else to say. I don't want to say anything without spoiling it, so that's why I'm like keeping my mouth shut. But he's just basically foreshadowed for you anime onlys, like what's gonna happen next, which I'm pretty sure like I say, watching that you guys are probably like, oh shit. But anyway, I am very, very excited for like the new characters to come into play. The first years, I'd say though, like the new ones, we have seen in the past before, back, I think it was either season 1 or season 2. Mostly in season 2, I remember like towards the end. So we got a glimpse of them, and they tell you like in this episode, like, this is your first years, and then Samura and Furia and Haruchi are now second years, and they're starting their second year of high school now. And now Miyuki and Kuramochi are third years, and I'm like, ah! So yeah, pretty much everybody is starting a new year of school, so that's awesome. And also, like I said, the reason why I went is because Miyuki and Kuramochi are third years, so we only got a little bit of time left with them, so it makes me kind of sad. It's like, why? Anywho, so pretty much like this whole episode, I felt like it was a nice way to bring us back in, and at the same time they weren't like really babying you, like besides the recap, like telling you like little bits and pieces of like, this is what happened. So yeah, I really liked hearing the new characters. Junichi Suabe is in this, which I was like, yes, because Junichi Suabe is like one of my favorite voice actors. If you guys don't know who he is, he voiced Victor, can't even speak right, oh my gosh. He voiced Victor from Yuri on Ice. He's also voiced Ren from Utena Prince Sama. He's also done like a whole bunch of other characters, which I will list around me because I love the man. Anyway, so hearing Junichi Suave's voice was like I freaked out. Like I knew he was gonna be in this, but like actually hearing him in this and seeing him like this first episode with such a cute little character, I was like, yes, yes. Anyways, it was great, like seeing these character introductions and then seeing, like I said, like this new character, which I don't know why I can't remember his name right now. God damn it, I hate myself for not remembering. But this character has gotten my attention already. Like even in the manga, I was like, okay, he has my attention just because of like the way that he acts and the way, like the thing that he said about Furia, like how he's like, oh, he was the one that left Hokkaido, which is where Furia is from, right? So I was like, oh snap. God damn it, I feel like I can't say too much because like right now I'm like, shit, like, which I promise you guys I won't say anything because I do remember quite a bit from this character, but I'm just gonna shut up. Anyway, but I liked seeing, like I said, I think I said it anyway earlier, I don't know, but seeing him in action was really, really cool to see. But I did notice that just when they get the ball, like whenever they're about to throw it, you don't see them, like you don't see their hand like throwing it, if that makes any sense. Which I thought that was kind of interesting. I don't know, like I said, it's been a while since season 2, so I don't know if they like animated like the whole entire movement or not. I really can't remember, honestly, you guys. Like it really has been a while. But I thought that was interesting. I was like, oh, why didn't they show us like the whole entire movement? Like I feel like they showed us like parts of it. I don't know, like that was just like the feeling that I got. Correct me if I'm wrong though, if they did that too in the past 2 seasons, because I honestly don't know. I can't remember. My memory is very, very fuzzy. But I just thought that was interesting. But like seeing how they animate like visually, like how the ball like goes down, like the way that the ball moves, I thought was really, really cool, and is very, like they still kept the, like, those elements of Ace of Diamonds still, but it's just like, I don't know, like, am I making any sense? Probably not, but hopefully I am. I just thought that was like interesting to see. I was like, huh, it almost feels like it's missing like a little bit of something. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But even then, I still think it was really, really cool to see, because just seeing it from the manga, like you can't really visualize, like you see it, but you can't really like picture like how it moves. So like I said, to see it animated is really, really great, and it's just, it's good. Anyway, as I said before, there really isn't too much for me to say. It's just your regular good old Ace of Diamonds stuff. I love seeing the goofy moments that we get with Samura. Like it was fucking hilarious seeing him get embarrassed because he like this is Samura, like of course, like he ends up, like the ball slips from his hand and he ends up like falling over, and it's just like, oh my god. And then Miyuki in the corner laughing about this. Like it's good to have my boys back, honestly. Like it's good. And then seeing Furia like lip sync was freaking hilarious. Oh my gosh, like I really, like seeing this episode made me realize just how much I missed these boys, like a lot. Anyway, moving on from that, I guess the last and final thing that I could talk about is the opening and ending. I love both of them, but I love the opening more so. Like I really like it. And speaking of the music in Ace of Diamond, I loved hearing like the old soundtrack. Like the soundtracks that we all know and love and recognize are in this episode, which is like obvious, but like just to hear that like again, I was just like, yes, like I'm so excited, you guys. And I can't believe this episode blew by so quick. I felt like it was so short, and I was like, that's it? Like I have to wait a whole week now? Like I'm just so excited for the next episode, and I can't believe we have to wait a whole ass week now. God damn it. I'm just overall really happy that it's back, and I'm excited. And yeah, so that's all I really have for this video. That's all I really have to say. Those are my overall thoughts. I hope you guys enjoyed mainly me freaking out about Ace of Diamond, because let's be real, it was just mainly me freaking out. It's just, this was such a nice first episode, and I'm just happy to see like our boys back in action. It's just, it's great. Also, one thing I do want to mention that somewhat, I guess, has to do with Ace of Diamond. I thought it was really interesting because when Crunchyroll posted that they had a new episode for Ace of Diamond, there was a lot of people that still didn't know that this was back. I was like, really? Like, I don't know, I just thought that was really interesting. I was like, damn, like, I wonder how many more people don't realize that it's back. It's just, like I said, I just thought that was really interesting that there's still people that don't realize that it's back. So hopefully they realize that it's back, because it's back and it's time to get excited. Anywho, now I'm finally done talking. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing me ramble on, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!